Welcome back to Aiki Insights. Next episode in our connection series. We've done a lot of work on katamochi, katademochi at this point in time, so we want to take a brief departure away from that and look at some striking and some connection principles around that. And
yes.
So we'll look at the basic punch today, and we'll look at how at the very I guess the beginner level, the entry point, we learn Shominski, front punch, but where we believe and what Mori Sensei is moving his seniors into is to make sure that they can deal with people who throw jabs, crosses and hooks and things like that.
Yes, that's right.
More realistic, in modern sense, punching in the street. So let's get started. So the ski, Shominski. In the very beginning, we learned from kamae, step, cock, and then punch to the suigetsu, or the solar plexus. And it has it's a valuable learning tool.
Yeah, there's lots for shite and uke as well. For shite, it's like you said before, focusing all your energy into that one point. So a very Aikido principle with a strike.
Yeah, understanding that when we're in kamae and we're moving a mass that's quite big, some bigger than others. But our point of contact, we want to bring that mass into a very fine point, and our practice in doing that is through Shominski.
And the idea is, like, after the punch, all your power is meant to just come through this single point in the punch.
I'm coming through here. Ow.
And yes, definitely. And then also for uke's perspective as well. So, so obviously there's a certain line that attacks Kwon, and we're learning just to step off the line and step into the line, to turn, or to do whatever. But the main thing is practicing moving just anywhere off that line, So that's just the point. I know you'll obviously, Aikido practitioners out there, we cop a lot of flack. Oh, no one punches like this. Of course. Well, not in the modern day thinking of it, but it is still actually a really valuable tool, especially in the beginning, to learn transfer of power, and as an uke to start to recognize attack patterns. You know what I mean? You can start to see people's intention with this.
So it is a really good beginning point, and there is a stage of so you're learning turning, you're learning evasion, you're learning concentration of power, lots of principles which we're not going to go into in this point around Shominski. We'll talk about circles, evasion and things in other episodes. But we want to move from that level into how you can transfer that level of development and understanding of the principle
of the attack line
into Kento Gata.
Kento Gata, which is a straight cross.
Yeah.
And also
jab cross.
Sorry, jab.
Boxing style jab cross. 1, 2.
Jab cross. And then also applying connection to those blocks. Okay.
And we're going to look at how retraction is the key to connection, because a lot of people in Aikido still do this a lot too. When we punch, they keep it there, and they give you all the time in the world to do whatever you want. And in the beginning, it's necessary. Understand that. But there is a point where he's not going to do that. He's going to pull it back, and we have to be able to deal with that. Okay. We'll talk about that as the retraction. Okay. But let's first begin with the pushing.
Yeah. So there's a really good exercise. So what we're going to lead up to is, like with Kento Gata, if we attack, block. Okay. But there's a really good really good thing you can do that also teaches you how to move your body. And this is for this is a great thing to do before class with a partner. So
because ultimately, this push is the same as this punch.
Yes.
This push across is the same as this punch across.
Yes. So it's a real good way to start and leading into Kento Gata.
So if I push 1, 2, cross 3, 4, and then if we turn this way, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now his whole intention is to not give me any sort of resistance that I'm expecting. At the same time, off balance me.
Yeah. And when you practice with someone too, it's important as Uke, like Ryan was really pushing through, but if you're just like this, you know, you want to, yeah, exactly, push through. Because you want to, the idea is like someone commits and they're going to be up. Even me, I know he's going to do it, I'm still expecting to hit him. So yeah, you want to really just move up that line.
And you can start by just using you don't have to use your hands yet.
Yeah.
Just 1, 2, yeah. And then bring in the hands. Inside, inside, outside, outside. So it looks on your own, you can practice this without a partner. Tie yourself up to inside, inside. Soft knees and turning with your hips. So 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yep, exactly.
So Lawrence will show this now. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now he adds his hands. 1, 2, 3, 4.
And then you change.
And
1,
change.
2, 3.
So we'll go through that now as a drill that we would use side by side. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll just do it with hands.
Okay, sure.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now back to me. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Okay? And you can build speed as you go.
Yes.
Okay?
Yeah, no, exactly. That's good.
All right, then moving that same principle of as he pushes and you're dropping your weight, dropping your weight, dropping your, I'm not grabbing, I'm just connecting. If anything, I'm just hooking, like a sticky hand type scenario, hooking and dropping my body. So I go 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that same feeling now. We'll add that to Kento Gata, to a punch. So for example, we start just 1, connect. This is that same thing we've spoken about in past episodes. Connect and drop. Then the second, drop. But it's important that we're starting with this triangle of defense. It's not down here, where he's over there. It's too slow. If he's really fast, I'm too slow there. I need to be here. 1, 2. Okay? So as I connect here, dropping. As I connect here, dropping. Then return, my turn. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. I'm not trying to grab it. See how all the weight's here? We want every time, let's really slow it down again. As I punch, he wants my weight on my front leg. Slows down the next one. Okay? Yeah. Then he comes back. 1, 2. I'm not grabbing and I'm not pulling. Let's be clear about that.
Yes.
I'm simply connecting and dropping. Dropping. Doesn't have to be a huge movement.
Yes.
Just enough to slow down what's coming next and buy us a bit of time.
That's right. And grabbing a punch is impossible. It's like trying to grab a bullet.
Yeah.
So that's why we connect and cut down. That's difficult enough, but you're not sort of like trying to snap it.
Yeah.
Plus, grabbing it will make you static anyway.
So it really is, as the punch comes, you're connecting. If nothing else, you're just this feeling. Connecting, this feeling. Okay. And that's Kento Gata. So there's some drills you can do both on your own
Yeah.
1, 2. So even if you don't have a partner, kamae, yoi. Hands so you've got full vision, but they're not too low. Circle the jab 1, slide back with your body and drop. Circle 2, slide back and drop. Then jab back. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2.
Yeah, that's right, and that's regular. And then you, by all means, practice southpaw as well, both sides.
Exactly. So that's our first entry point into Kento Gata. We'll do some more on Kento Gata in future episodes.
Thank you, everyone.
See you next time.